Hey guys, it's Alana and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I wanted to talk about the PUR Cosmetics and RawBeautyKristi collaboration release. So many of you may know, if not all of you guys, because this was huge. It was like crazy, okay? It released yesterday. I can't remember the exact time that it released, but for me, Eastern Standard Time, it was 12 p.m. is when it released. So I believe that's like 9 PST, so I'm not sure. But anyway, for me, it was Eastern Standard Time at 12. So every time there's a release, I always go on the websites at 11:50 a.m. EST, just so that I'm already on the website and I'm familiar with the layout and everything. Because I've never tried any PUR Cosmetics before. I've never tried any PUR Cosmetics before. So I was very excited to get this collaboration so that I can try their formula and all that jazz. So 11:50 came around. I got the notification on my phone that it was 11:50. I always set a reminder because if not, I'll forget. I tried to go on and I could not get on the website. Like, I was like, what is happening? At first I thought it was my phone. I thought that there was just something going on with my phone. I went on Twitter. I didn't see PUR saying anything at all. I didn't see anybody else saying anything because I guess it was just too early for people to know what was going on. So I tried and I tried and tried for like a long time. And keep in mind that it was 11:50 since I've been on the website, and I think it was like around 12:30 in the afternoon or 1 o'clock where the website still wasn't working. Like, I still couldn't get on the website. So then I was like, okay, let me see if there's anything on social media that is saying anything. So I went on Twitter again, and then I saw RawBeautyKristi saying stuff, and then there were other people commenting, showing the screenshots that Magneto or whatever it's called, that is there, like, it's like Shopify, but they use Magneto or however it is. I'm probably saying it wrong, I can't remember, but it just basically wasn't working. Like, every time you tried to go on the website, it would not load, and then eventually it would load to the PUR website and you'd see the RawBeautyKristi stuff. You'd click on it. I was able to like put stuff in my cart, but then it would keep kicking me back when it was time to like put in all of my information to create an account. Because when I tried doing it, it didn't give me an option to check out as guest, or I would have did that to speed up the process, because then I wouldn't have to put in, you know, a password and email address to make an account. But it didn't give me that option. So for like an hour or two, I was trying to get the palette. Like, I was putting it in my cart because it would keep on, every time it would kick me out, it would delete my cart items. So then I'd have to re-add it. So I was really trying to get the palettes first, like just the palettes, because I don't do lashes, so I wasn't really worried about the lashes. And I was trying to get 2 palettes because I'm gonna do a first impression /review and a giveaway of the palette in case anybody didn't get to get one, because it's really hard to get. As of right now, it is 12:14 the next day after the launch, and I went on this morning and you were still able to add the stuff in your cart. So I'm not sure if that's an error or if you can actually still get the item right now. But anyway, this is before they started doing the queue part, so let me not get ahead of myself. Let me continue of my troubles while I was trying to get the stuff. So I added 2 of the palettes in my cart. I was ready to check out. Like, it actually let me go all the way through. And I'm not even joking, this happened 10 to 20 times where it would let me get to the page where you put in your information, like your name, your shipping address, and then your email and password to create an account. I did this like 10 to 20 times, okay? And every time it would kick me back out. So I'd have to go add the items again and get back to that page 10 to 20 times, okay? I wanted this so bad. Like, I've never in my life stalked a release this hard before in my life, but I love RawBeautyKristi to death, and I wanted to support her, and I actually like the products that she came out with. I think the palette is such a cool idea to have color on one side and neutral on the other side. I do have all of these colors in other palettes, but that's besides the point. I don't have it in this cool travel friendly type deal. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I gotta get this because I'll support my favorite creator, because she's my favorite all-time creator, and have this really cool concept that I can take with me when I'm gonna travel. So I had to get my claws on this release. So that's why I refused to give up. So that's why from freaking 11 a.m. on launch day till 12, no, it was like 1 a.m. today that I stayed trying to get this damn release, okay? I know I'm all over the place right now and I'm getting ahead of myself, but I had to say that because I don't want anybody to like misconstrue this as me talking crap or anything, because I'm absolutely not. But anyways, so after the 10 to 20 times of me getting to the create your account part and it would kick me out, I kept trying, and then I eventually kept getting further and further as I tried. So eventually I got to the payment information. I entered my card about 5 different times and I kept getting kicked back out. Like it would start loading, like if it's gonna process, but then it would kick me back to the beginning where it would say proceed to checkout, like the items were still in my cart. And I was getting so frustrated, and I think it was about 5 p.m. at this time, because like I said, I've been trying since 11:50 a.m. to get on the website. Then once I got on the website around 12, then it's just been a battle to get to actually check out with the stuff. So from 12 or 1 to 5, I was trying to get the items, and I stopped going on the website because I just couldn't get through. So I was at 5 is when I technically gave up, but not really, because every 30 minutes I would try to go on and see if I can get the stuff again. I kept checking Twitter and Instagram, but PUR wasn't saying anything. Like I think that they handled the situation really poorly. I'm not trying to talk crap about PUR though, because I think that they were in a little over their heads. I don't think they understood what they were getting themselves into, basically, with collabing with Kristi, because she's such a huge YouTuber that they probably just didn't get enough servers, or they didn't expect so much traffic. So eventually the website stopped working. I kept getting server is temporarily down or something like that. I can't remember the actual wording. I'm sure if you go on Twitter, you can see some people posted it. Even I shared it, so I probably have the screenshot. I'll put it on the screen if I do. If not, I'll try to find somebody who posted it and I'll share it, what it actually said for context. But then they started actually saying stuff. They were apologizing a lot, and I felt really bad for RawBeautyKristi because, as you guys may know if you follow her or watch her stuff, she did just get pregnant. So the stress from this release is not good, you know, for anybody really, but especially her. I don't really know how she takes stress or anything, but stress when you're pregnant is not a good thing. Well, so I've heard. I'm not really sure if that's like, you know, a big thing, but stress in general for your body is not good. So I felt really bad for RawBeautyKristi and the people behind PUR, because there were a lot of brats. No offense if you're one of the people that were really upset. That's a different story. Being upset and actually voicing how upset you are in a really rude manner is totally different. There were a lot of brats out there that were like tearing into PUR. Like some people said that they didn't deserve to work with RawBeautyKristi because of how they were handling this, and I thought that was super wrong. That's really wrong. I don't think they've ever collabed with somebody as big as RawBeautyKristi, so they probably weren't that prepared, you know, but they obviously were prepared enough to have enough units, because I was like the 20,000th person in line. Like, I can't even remember. I'll post it on the screen because I did take a screenshot of how many people were in front of me or what number in line I was. So at one point, I think I was at 20K in line, or 20K in front of me. And I think I probably took the screenshot when it was at like 15K or 10K that were in front of me. And then eventually it stopped showing who was in front of me, how many people were in front of me, or what number in line I was. So then it just said your wait time is longer than an hour, which I also took a screenshot of that. If I still have it, I'll post it obviously. And then I was like, oh my gosh, what is happening? Like, it's changing, and I just want to make sure that I, you know, it was like whatever. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention that eventually they added a queue thing, which I wish they would have did in the beginning. But they did do what they could to fix the situation. So yeah, so they added a queue, and I was like, I don't even know what number in line. The last number I remember being in line at like 8 or 9 at night was like 13,433. So that was my number in line. I was the 13,000 person in line, and it was going by really, really slow. And then at one point it just stopped counting down. The number just stopped counting down. So then I was like, oh crap, they're probably gonna kick me out of line if it sells out. Nope, it just stopped counting down, and hours were going by, and I'm like, I need to go to sleep because I gotta go to work tomorrow. And it was just impossible. I was still waiting in line at like 9 p.m. last night. The little bar was moving like super slow. It wasn't really moving at all. But then I'm trying to not make this video too fast, so I'm like condensing everything that happened into a small story time. So then I went to bed. I did go to bed at 9 or 10. No, I went to bed at 10 p.m. last night. Because then I was like, I'm just tired. I've been trying since 11:50 in the morning to even get on the website. And then I've tried multiple times to purchase it, and that just kept falling through. So I went to bed at 10 p.m. last night. And then every like so often, my subconscious kept waking me up. So every time I woke up, I just checked my phone. And the little bar was like a little bit further each time I looked. But it wasn't even that close. So I was like, whatever, it's okay. If I don't get it, I don't get it. It's not the end of the world. I'll just try to get it on the restock or what have you. So that was that. I was like, I'm done. I'm just going to go to sleep. And it keeps you in line, you know, regardless, because I was on my phone. So even when I tried opening a new tab and going to the website again, it still put me in the same place of line. Like, you don't lose your place in line unless you click all the way at the bottom, leave the line, and then it starts you over in line. So I put my email to notify me when it was my turn, but I kept the tab open. But you know, of course, that didn't matter because I was like the 13,000th person in line, and it didn't look like anything was happening. So I went to bed and I went to sleep. Like I said, every 30 minutes I woke up and I checked my placement in line to see what was happening. Nothing was really happening. So a couple of hours went by, and at 12 a.m. the next day, I was still, you know, asleep, but I woke up to check where I was, and I was a little bit further. So, yeah, I was a little bit further. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just play this out and see what happens when it is my turn. It finally became my turn at 1 a.m. today, the next day. So I was trying since 11:50 on launch day, which was yesterday, till 1 a.m. today to get this palette. And guys, I finally got 2 of the palettes, okay? So I got a confirmation email and everything, so I'm assuming that I'm good to go. I got the palettes. So I'm super excited because I'm going to be getting them. I did pay for the 2-day express shipping because I was like, you know, if I did all of this, I waited this long and I tried so hard, I'm gonna pay for that express shipping. Like, no, I want my palette like ASAP. So it's the 2-day express shipping. So I'm assuming I'm gonna get it on Wednesday or Thursday, and I'm gonna do my video right away. If not, maybe the weekend, because it'll be easier for me. We'll see. I'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But then I was like, okay, I got the palettes, I got the confirmation email, cool. So I'm good to go. But then I was like, let me see if I can get the lashes. So when it's your turn to go, you have 10 minutes to enter the website and do what you want to do. Like, even if you weren't buying the RawBeautyKristi stuff, you still had to wait in the line, because I tried to leave the line after I purchased the lashes. I tried leaving the line to see if I could look at their other stuff, and it wouldn't let me. It lets you leave the line, but it doesn't let you go into the website. So yeah, there was that. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So after I purchased the palettes, I was like, let me see if I can get the lashes, because since I'm gonna do a giveaway, I would like to include the lashes as well, in case, you know, whoever wanted the entire collection. So I went back and everything was still in stock, which I thought was insane, because I was like the 20K person in line, and then 10K and then 13K in line. So it's like, whoa. I'm surprised that the stuff was still in stock. So they were obviously prepared for as many people who would want it, but they just weren't prepared for as many people who would be on the website. So I was able to get the lashes, or put them in my cart at least. So I added 2 of each lashes, because one is for me and one is for whoever wins the giveaway, because I want the entire collection regardless if I use the lashes or not. I'm going to be practicing lashes though, so that when I do my video I can probably use one of the pairs. But we shall see, because I cannot, for the life of me, put lashes on. So I was able to get all the way through, which I was really surprised. That was like super fast. I was able to get all the way through. The first time that I tried processing the payment, it did not take it. It gave me an error message. And then I checked my account just to make sure, and it took the money out. So I was like, okay. That's weird. It took the money out, but it gave me an error message saying that it couldn't be processed or whatever. So then I went back. Well, it didn't change the page. It was still on the same page. So I clicked order confirmation, or order confirmation, or proceed, or whatever it says on there, or confirm order, I think. And then it loaded, and it took like 30 minutes just to load. And then I can't remember what it did, but it still showed everything on the page, but it was like, it confirmed. I don't know how to explain it. It's so weird. But then but like I said, it charged me only the one time. When I did it the second time, like I was just saying, I'm sorry, I'm trying to think of it the correct way, how it happened. This was so late or early that I'm still trying to figure out what just happened. What did I go through last night? Like, I was supposed to be sleeping, and instead I'm trying to get this launch. But I think the second time that I pressed confirm order, it like loaded as if it confirmed, but it didn't do anything. Like, it still showed the items in my bag and stuff. But like I said, it charged my account, but I never got a confirmation email. So I was like, okay, that's weird. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if that means that I got the lashes or not. And I wasn't too worried about it, because I didn't really care about the lashes anyway. But what I did was I logged into my account, because it made you create an account the first time you purchase. And I have 2 confirmation numbers. So I have the one for 2 palettes, and then I have the other one for 4 lashes, which is 2 of each lash. So I'm assuming that I'm getting the lashes, and I paid the express shipping for the lashes too, so that they can come around the same time. Hey guys, so I just realized that my camera cut off because it got full, so it didn't record the ending of this video. I apologize about that. So what I was basically saying is that I wish I would have did it all in one order, because then I would know that I'm getting it all at the same time. But I was just nervous that I wasn't gonna, like, the palettes were gonna get sold out while they were in my cart, so that's why I did 2 orders. I got the palettes first, and then I was like, okay, let me try to get the lashes. And I do have 2 confirmation or order numbers, so I'm assuming that I'm getting both of my orders. Obviously, you guys will find out when I do my videos or not. So I just wanted to thank every single one of you guys for being here and watching this video. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Please make sure that you subscribe to my channel to help support me, and turn the bell icon on so that you're notified when my 300 subscriber giveaway goes live. And then I'm doing a giveaway in my first impressions of the RawBeautyKristi collab. So you definitely want to subscribe and turn your bell icon on so that you're notified when both of those videos go live, so that you can participate in both of those, and maybe you can win something. That would be nice. But again, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you guys. You have a fantabulous day, and stay safe out there. Bye.